Hello my friends, welcome! My name is Brisa and I'm so grateful that you are here with me today. Please watch this quick video so you know what to expect from class. The 75 mini yoga classes are actually recordings from the class that I offer every Sunday at noon from my home in North Carolina. I call this class Yoga for a Cause Virtual Togetherness. It's a donation base where 100% of the funds go to the Direct Relief Organization to support the coronavirus response. In these classes, I offer a variety of more advanced poses, but I also offer modifications and variations so all levels are welcome and feel supported throughout the practice. So please take good care of yourself and do what feels good in your body. Stop when you need, drink water when you have to, practice self-care. If you're pregnant, this won't be the class for you, but I also teach prenatal yoga and I would be happy to post some prenatal yoga classes at this channel. Just so send me a message if you are interested. If you are working with an injury or rehabilitating your body, please talk to your doctor to make sure that this is the right class for you. Also, I would like to introduce you to the yoga props, which I like to call enhancers. This is the yoga block. You can always use a stack of books. Yoga strap. You can use a rope belt. I like to always have a blanket for many purposes. Most of the classes you'll be using the blanket roll up. You can use a headband around to make sure it's nice and roll up tight. This is the bar ball, 7 or 9 inches exercise ball, which I love to work with for so many reasons, but don't worry if you don't have one today. You can roll up to bath towels or go back to the blanket. Weights, optional, but definitely a great enhancer. Once you're ready, I'll meet you on your mat. Have an awesome practice. Namasté. And just right now, just find a comfortable sitting position. You can have cross leg. You can have your feet in Baddha Konasana if you prefer. It doesn't matter. I just want you to feel comfortable where you are. Choose a place for your hands. You can have your palms down, palms up. One hand in heart, one hand on belly. Whatever, it's just like you can just kind of rest. And choosing if you like to close your eyes or keep a soft gaze just looking right in front of you. Start noticing your breath. Noticing what kind of attitude and energy you have arrived at this moment, at this place right now. And start taking in the quality of attention to the next level where you can encourage your breath to expand. If you're familiar with Ujjayi breath, you turn it on. Start drawing in those audibles, inhale and exhale. And if you're not sure how to do that, you do it just very similar when you're fogging a mirror. Squeezing the back of your throat. As a way to not only slow down the breath and create an ability to breathe in deeper, but also that helps you tune in with that quality of attention that we want to cultivate during the practice. Stay focused on your inhale. Stay focused on the exhale. Because joy and love are intrinsic to the self, the sages tell us that we can enter the experience of expansive happiness through the doorway of our ordinary feelings of happiness or affection. All of us have moments of spontaneous joy in our lives, and whether we are aware of it or not, those moments give us profound and significant glimpse of our own deeper truth. The key is to separate the experience of happiness from its external trigger. If you can enter the moment of immediate enjoyment or happiness, the moment when you feel love, and hold on to that feeling without attaching it to the person or sensation that may have triggered it, the feeling itself can expand and allow you to enter the self. So drawing in a deeper inhale, maybe now bringing your hands to heart center. Just for a moment, picture something or a moment that made you feel love. Maybe your pet, maybe someone in your family, maybe a child, a teacher, the trees, nature. And as you focus in this memory, start shedding out what or it that gave you that feeling, that made you connect with love. And just focus on the feeling of love. Notice as you start bringing in your attention to this feeling, what are the responses in your body, your mind, your energetic body and your physical body, even your breath. For the next 2 or 3 breaths, start drawing in this feeling of love into your heart. As you inhale, expand your rib cage in all directions. Maybe pausing at the top and letting your heart soak up this feeling. Exhale when you're ready. 2 more breaths like that. Connecting with the feeling of love as an opportunity to cultivate and expand this amazing feeling throughout our whole practice today. And you can flow your eyes open when you're ready and take legs in a straddle. If a straddle is not for you, you can stay in Baddha Konasana. You can have pillow underneath your glutes, or you can even just take the left foot in and your right leg out. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Find length through the right side torso. Exhale, reach away from your waist. Just let your right arm land either on your thigh, shin, or floor, depending how your flexibility is today. Inhale, left arm up. You might hear the baby screaming in the background. It's a happy scream still, don't worry. Exhale to reach over your ear. Inhale, expand the rib cage, nice and wide. Exhale, draw your shoulders away from your ears, shoulder blades down your back. Let your neck be soft. One more breath here. And your next inhale, left arm reaches up and all the way about a foot off the floor, outside of your left hip. Just keep your right ear towards your right shoulder, so you're still leaning for neck release pose. Press your thumb back so your palm rolls up, opening the shoulder. Inhale, lengthen the chest bones away from the belly button away from pelvis. Exhale, relax your neck. It might be a little sharp at first if you never did any neck stretch. Over time, this feels absolutely delicious and necessary. One more breath. Breathe into the left collarbone. Big sigh. Use your left arm. Inhale. Draw yourself up. Roll your chin down. Inhale to the back side of your neck. And then lift your head up. Let's do the other side. If you have to switch the legs, you do that. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, reach away from your waist. See where the arm lands today. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, reach over your ear. Find your Ujjayi breath. Inhale, expand your ribs. Exhale, draw shoulders down, away from your ears, and use your left arm to roll your chest open towards the sky. One more breath. Big side. And the next inhale, right arm reaches up and away from your right hip, a foot off the floor. Palm up, opening and rolling the right shoulder back. Inhale, open your heart center. Breathe into the heart, into the right collarbone. Exhale, release tension from your neck. 2 more breaths. If you're not sure how to release your neck, maybe look down. And the neck is going to stretch a little bit more towards the back side. Maybe roll your chin up slightly. Big sigh. Inhale, pull yourself up. Take your hands in front of you. Maybe you want to use your bolster. Just come down a little bit here for your forward fold. But this is not super fold, meaning you're not rounding your spine. Just keep a good length through the front and back side of your body. Maybe your forehead rests on the pillow. Maybe your elbows. Maybe go all the way to the floor. Two more breaths. Inhale, lift your belly button up away from your pelvis. Move your sternum away from the belly button. Exhale, shoulders down away from ears, just soft. One more breath here. Get your hands down. Inhale, slowly ease your way up. Heels to the side. Lie down on your back. Hug your knees just for a moment. Give yourself a nice hug. And then prepare for elbow to knee pose. Clasp your hands behind your head. If you've never done this, you'll in for a treat. Take your feet off the floor, knees stacked over sacrum. Exhale, pull your low belly down. Inhale, head and shoulders off the floor. Hold your breath. Curl pubic bone up towards your navel. We're moving slow. Exhale, elbows towards the left knee. Right leg extends forward. Hold low belly down. Inhale, back to center. Press the low back on the neck. Hold the breath. Curl pubic bone up. Exhale, elbows to the right. Extend the left. Reach to the ball of the left foot. Hold low belly down. Inhale back to center. Try to keep your shoulders and shoulder blades off the floor the whole time. Pause. Curl pubic bone up. Exhale, elbows left. Extend the right. If you want to add a little more, draw the right heel down, hovering. Hold low belly down. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath. Curl pubic bone up. Exhale, elbows to the right. Extend the left. Draw the left heel down. Keep the low belly in, low back flat on the mat. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath. Curl pubic bone up. Exhale, elbows to the left. Extend the right. Draw the right heel down. Hold low belly down. Don't let your low back to arch. Inhale back to center. Takes a lot of the low belly muscles. Hold your breath. Curl pubic bone up. Exhale, elbows to the right. Extend the left. Hold low belly down as you lower. Inhale back to center. Last round. Hold your breath. Curl pubic bone up. Exhale, elbows to the left. Extend the right. Either lower the heel or stay in a 45. Inhale back to center. Hold your breath. Curl pubic bone up. Exhale, elbows to the right. Extend the left leg. Squeeze the left glute. Hold low belly down. Inhale, back to center. Feet down, shoulders head down. Deep inhale to the low belly. Exhale, lay your knees fall to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, let your knees fall to the left. And then stay on the left. You're going to roll to your side. We're going to work in diamonds. So you might need to move the computer around and find a best place to be. Hips stacked, knees stacked, feet together. Open your leg in a diamond shape. Knee up. Working the side C. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Pull your rib cage in so you're not sagging on your shoulder and your rib cage. You can draw and use your obliques. Keep the bottom shoulder down away from the ear. If at any point this hurts your neck, you can always come down and support your head with your palm of your hand. Lower and lift. If this is too much, you can bring a blanket or a block underneath your bottom foot. Last one, just hold it up. Now pose, up, up, up. Just keeping, you can even put your hand on the top hip and find the little piriformis muscles contracted there. But also, when you look at your top hip, make sure it's not behind you. Roll it forward because it's going to make a big difference. So your whole side is flat. Push. It's amazing for the muscles that support the pelvis. If you have any side pain, this is so good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. One deep breath. Exhale to release. Just a little rub. And then switch sides. Elbow on the shoulder. Get that alignment inside of your feet together. Lower and lift. lower, and lift. Hold your ribcage in. Looking good. I love it. Keep the top hip rolling forward so it's not pushing back. Couple more. And we're going to move into the small range of motion. Stay up in this one. Lift, lift, lift. This is the 4th day I'm doing this class in a row. So my piriforms are feeling a little bit. I had to put this fur down so I could lie on my side today. Keep pushing. Up, up. Ribcage in. Last 4, 3, 2, hold. One more breath. Exhale to lower. With a little rub. Now we're going to find our forearm plank. So if you, for some reason, have any pain in forearm plank, you can do regular plank. We're going to do a lot of things in our wrist today. So I figured that we could do some forearm planks just as a variation, which is elbows down. Grab your upper arms with your hands this way so you know the distance where your elbows should land. Hands down. Either clasp your hands for more beginner variation or palms flat. Reach your legs back. And just find your plank. Press your elbows down to chin on your chest. Roll your shoulders down away from your ears. Look in between your thumbs so your neck is nice and long. Lift your upper back up, right behind your heart. Like you're almost trying to round it so you're not collapsing between shoulder blades. Hug your belly in. Tailbone reaches down towards your heels. Squeeze the legs together, zip them up so your butt muscles are tight. Find your ujjayi breath. Press your elbows down again. Hold your belly in again. Try to draw in a slower breath. Just trying to find ease to the storm. 2 more breaths here. Moving to dolphin. Keep your arms where they are. Start pushing hips up just like you're going for a downward facing dog. But walk your feet forward so you're more in a narrow foundation. Heels may not touch the floor. Don't worry about the heels. Even maybe bend your knees to get a nice flat back. Press your chest towards your knees. Wrap your shoulder blades towards your armpit, turning on your lats. Shoulders down away from ears. Let your neck be soft. Notice if all the body weight, your weight is on your arms and shoulders, use your belly to lift off your shoulders. Engage through the belly to pull. Pull the belly towards your hips. 2 more breaths. Turn on your lats again. Shoulders away from ears. Hug the armpit. Your shoulder blades towards your armpit. Last inhale. Exhale, bring your knees down. Knees wide. Child's pose, forehead on the floor. Reach your arms forward. Sink your hips back, hips to heels. Find length through the sides of your body. Open through the shoulders. Big sigh. Inhale, hands on the shoulders. Push yourself up into all fours. Let's prepare for our first downward dog today. Plant your hands, soft to bend your elbows. Inhale, curl back toes under. Exhale, lift your hips up. Shoulders away from ears. Now down dog feels a bit easier once we did the dolphin. Maybe you want to explore here a little bit. Taking one knee down and the other. Looking under the armpit. Just kind of a little bit of a twist. And so making your way feet towards your hands for a forward fold. Bend your knees. Ridge rest on your thighs. Let your neck go. Exhale all the air out. Inhale, curl yourself up. Lay your neck with the very last thing. Feet hip distance apart, you're standing now. Inhale, bring your arms up towards the sky. Grab your right wrist with your left hand, palms up. Inhale, reach your palms up. Exhale, bend to your left and bump your hips to the right. Inhale, back to center. Grab the left wrist, reach palms up. Exhale, bump your hips to the left, reach your palms to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, palms at heart. Let's move into a warm-up flow into this series. Inhale, pull your booty back into chair. Reach your arms up. Shift your weight to your heels. Turn on your glutes. Float those up. Belly in. Inhale to lift your chest. Shoulders away from ears. Exhale, forward fold, belly in. You can bend the knees as much as you need to. Inhale to length. Hands can go on shins, blocks, or floor. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plant your hands. Step back into plank. Lower down, modified chaturanga. Bend the knees on the floor. Bend elbows, brushing the sides of your rib cage. Hands a little bit forward than shoulders, few inches. Press thighs down, pubic bone down. Inhale, rise into low cobra. Shoulders back, shoulders down. Exhale, lower to your belly. Hands on the shoulders. You can always push back to your knees, curl back toes under, and transition to downward facing dog. Let your neck go. Moving to our first warm-up flow. Inhale, bring your left leg up and back. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose and pause. Now step through for crescent lunge. Step between your hands. Inhale to rise. Left leg in front. Left knee stacks over your left ankle. Back heel pushes forward. Square your pelvis. Pull your belly in and soft your shoulders. We're going to move into a 2-count flow for about 2 minutes. So you can watch the first flow. You're not going to miss much if you just watch me to know where we're going, or you can just join right in. Lower and lift. Drag the toes, kickstand, and push back. Twist carousel and lift. Pull in, push back. Lower and lift. Pull and push. When you lower, you want your both legs about 90-degree angle. So make sure that your front knee stays stacked over the left ankle and right hip stacks over the back knee. Find your breath. You can always move in a 4 count if that feels better for your body too. You can stay right here, or you can follow me adding a warrior 3. Here we go. You should really be feeling on your left glute. Lower, and then reach, warrior 3. Go back anytime for the kickstand if you prefer to do that today. And it's okay if you lose balance. It's not supposed to be perfect. Just looking for that burn on the left glute. Looking to start moving breath and movement together. It's a beautiful dance for your body to flow. Last 2. Last 1, all the way through. And we all gonna meet in crescent lunge. Take one inhale, lengthen your torso up. Exhale, lower your hands, frame your left foot. Inhale, left leg up and back, one leg, downward facing dog. Exhale, step forward your left leg. Plant your right hand down, left arm floats out. Right leg pulls through, extend forward, soft to land on your glutes. Take a left leg, put over your right thigh, coming into seated figure 4. Bring your right sole of your foot down, hands behind you. Option to lift your glutes and sway back and forth. And roll your ankle, one way and another. And we'll do this transition a few more times. So you can, this is just one of those things that's hard to see in the computer. But once you do the other side, maybe one more time, then you can get it. Bring your glutes down, right arm around the left foot, left hand around, seated pigeon. Just rocking the baby. Getting to that side glute, maybe a little cramp there. I definitely have one. One more breath here. And we're gonna move into the other side. Plant your left foot down, plant your right hand down, left arm out to the side of the shoulder. Push your glutes off the floor, lift your right leg, and then step through runner's lunge. Inhale, left leg up and back, one leg downward dog. Exhale, lower the leg down. Let's do the other side. Right leg up, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, just pause, engage your belly. Step through crescent lunge. Inhale to rise. Exhale, ease shoulders down. Press the right heel down on the floor very strongly. Left hip forward. Belly in. Find your breath. Notice the difference. You definitely have your left glute now fired up. I'm going to work the right side. Stay with me. We're going to wait for the song transition. I'm going to twist to the right. Lower and lift. Draw your toes and push back. Lift. Pull and push. I apologize, sometimes I'm out of beat, but it's because in this way we're doing the sound, I can barely hear the music. And especially when I'm talking, it's like almost impossible. So it's hard for me to follow completely. So feel free not to coordinate with me 100%. Find your inhale and exhale. Exhale to draw it in. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, twist. At the warrior three when you're ready. How can you find ease through this movement? Maybe it's slowing down. Maybe reconnect to your breath or that feeling of love that we are working on today. Last two all the way through. Last one. Push your right heel down. You're all going to meet in crescent lunge. Arms up. One more deep inhale. Exhale to lower your hands. Inhale, right leg up and back. One leg downward facing dog. Exhale, step between your hands. Plant your right hand down. Right arm opens to outside of your right shoulder. Lift your left leg and flow forward. Soft land. Take your right ankle over your left thigh. And pull on your left foot so the sole of your left foot is down. Hands behind you. Option to lift your hips. And sway forward and back as you roll your ankle. Find your breath again. Yesterday when I was teaching this class, all of a sudden I looked and everyone was frozen. I was like, no one is going, what's going on? The whole thing had collapsed, so I'm glad that you guys still moving. Come down to your glutes. Bring your left arm around your right leg, your right foot. The other arm, you can clasp your hands. Extend the left leg down. And just rock your right leg out and in. Find your breath. Notice what kind of energy is running through your body right now. Ease the right foot down. Right arm out, left hand down. Press up, flow the leg back, palms down. Inhale, right leg up and back, one leg downward dog. Exhale to lower the leg down. Inhale, bend your knees and look between your hands. Exhale to jump or step forward. Widen your feet, wider than hips, toes out about 11 and 1. Forward fold between your legs. Inhale, coming to a squat. Push your hips back. Shoulders away from your ears. Shoulder blades down your back. Place your booty back. Shift your weight to your heels. Take one more inhale. Open through your heart. Option for Malasana, deep squat, or Crow Bakasana, hands down. For Crow, plant your hands a little wider than shoulder distance. Bring your knees close to the armpit as possible. Start shifting to your toes. Maybe this is it for you. Maybe you want to take one foot, maybe both. If you're in deep squat, feet wider than hip, you're sitting down, palms together hard. This is the variation if you don't want to do arm balance. Everyone, exhale, press yourself all the way back into plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Bend your elbows, brushing your ribs. Keep your shoulders away from the ears, away from the floor. Go down halfway only. Top of the feet down. Inhale, hold through. Upward facing dog. Option to go back to cobra. Squeeze shoulder blades back. Press your feet down. Glutes contract. Exhale, pull your belly in and up. Sit bones up and back. Downward facing dog. Soft bend the elbows, shoulders away from your ears. We need a little space for where we're going. And this might be another opportunity to watch where we're going, and then you get it, and then you don't have to watch anymore because we're going to do a couple of times. Inhale, bend your both knees to the right. Extend the right leg so your foot is turned out this time like a warrior two. Pick up your left leg, tap the left elbow using side core. Tap your right elbow, open into a side plank. Right arm reached forward, knee up. Option to extend the leg, bend the knee, plant the right hand down. Tap the right elbow, tap the left elbow. Pivot on the back foot for one leg down facing dog. Inhale, leg up and back. Exhale, step on the outside of the left hand for lizard with chest opener. Hips down, chest forward. Soft bend your elbows to protect your joints. Look in front of you. Stack the left knee over your left ankle. One more breath here. Plant your left hand down. We're going to extend the warrior. Roll the back foot out again like a warrior two. Right arm reaches up. Option for the top arm. If you have shoulder neck pain in here or tension, you can reach either forward. You can also do a half bind behind your back or straight up. On your next exhale, lower your right hand down. Pivot on the back foot again, facing in for wide pyramid. Shift your booty back, extend the left leg. Flex the left foot comes up, option here. You don't have to. Hands can be in blocks or books. Your back foot is about 1 o'clock. Left foot is straight forward, but flex up as an option. On your next inhale, bend it for me, revisiting lizard with a chest opener. I'm going to the other side of my mat so you can see where we're going with this. Side plank twist variation. Pivot on both feet to your left. Left hand goes up, hips up. You can stay here or bring your hips down. Dragonfly prelude. Left arm goes in front of your left shin to grab your right leg. Hug your right elbow in, fingers pointing forward. Press the left foot, right hand. These fun things that we're doing, if it's in your practice, you just have opportunity to keep practicing. But if you're brand new to this, don't worry about doing them all, okay? Eventually we'll be able to break down a little bit and do this, but now it's not the time because we don't just have the time or the visibility to do it really well. Bring your hands forward. So right now your left foot is in front. Inhale, bring your left leg up and back. One leg downward dog. Exhale, step between your hands. And take your right knee on the outside of your left ankle, coming down to a seated twist. Right arm wraps around the left thigh, left hand behind you, look way back without forcing the neck. You have another arm balance here. Again, if it's part of your practice. Otherwise, you can stay right here in this twist, maybe doing a bind or something different that you like. Otherwise, you can come to scissor, twisting scissors, taking your hands on the left side, placing your thigh bone on the back sides of your arms as you bend both elbows, and maybe finding reach through both legs. And when you come back, try to come back the same way in that seated twist, just a little bit easier for the transition. If you're in the twist, just come slowly back to center. Plant your hands down, step your right leg back, step your left leg, one leg down, up, exhale, lower. Right leg, inhale, up. Exhale. Oh, excuse me, bring the right leg down. I always did this yesterday too. Bend your both knees to the left side. We're going to do that same variation for the side plank. Extend the left leg, bring the right leg up, tap the right elbow, tap the left elbow. Open, press to the right hand, left arm reaches forward. Reach forward with the right leg as an option. Bring it back. Left hand down. Tap left elbow. Right elbow. Pivot on the back foot. One leg down facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale. Step on the outside of your right hand. Laser with the chest open. Shoulders down, soft elbows. Chest forward, hips down. And then open to the left quad, hip flexors. One more breath here. Extend a warrior. Right hand plants down. Pivot on your back foot, turns out. Left arm opens up. Take a half bind or arms over ear. Arm over ear if that's more suiting for your body, for your neck. Relax your neck. Your right hand can also be resting in a stack of books. I'm going to change my AirPods. Just do that for one more breath. Spotify. Will they change my hair? I love technology. Okay, here we go. Okay, from here, we are going to lower the left hand, wide pyramid. Turn the back toes in, press your hips back, flex the right ankle, toes up. Everyone can still hear me? I think everything's, yes? Okay, but the music stopped there, didn't it? Not sure. It did? It doesn't like when I take the ear pods off and put them back on. It like resets everything. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, I will fix the music once I put you in the next position. So from pyramid, inhale, come into lizard again, chest forward. Just for transition. On your exhale, pivot on your both feet towards the right. Your right hand opens up for that little awkward twist on your side. Now switch sides so you can see how to get to the next one. Just going to lower your hips. Tread your right arm and the front of your right shin to grab the foot. Press into your right foot and your left hand to lift your whole left leg off the mat. Exhale to lower your hips. Walk your hands to the front of your mat. Your right leg is still forward, left foot is still back. Inhale, right leg up and back, one leg downward facing dog. Exhale, step between your hands and bring your left knee on the outside of your right ankle for the nice twist. Left arm wraps around your thigh, look over your right shoulder. Find your breath. And then from here, you can stay in the twist or plant both hands on the right side of your body. Bend your elbows as you lift your hips and bring the thigh bone on the back side of your arms, behind your elbows. And then maybe start bringing your feet up. And if you can find balance there, you might be able to extend your both legs apart. And when you come back, try to come back to that same seated twist. Hands in front of you, left leg is back. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale to lower. I'm going to let you stay in 3 options while I try to fix the music. Either down dog, child's pose, or vinyasa flow. If you're in down dog, so about 5 breaths if you're in a down dog. Okay, I think we got it. You guys can hear everything okay now? Okay, perfect. Everyone kneeling downward dog. Just take your time to get there on the next breath or so. It's our last flow. One more breath here, just settling in. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, step through for warrior 2. Step in between your hands. Spin your right foot out. Right hand pulls you up. Let's find your warrior 2. Tailbone lengthening down away from your low back. Right away, so you feel spacious on your low back. Left knee stacks over left ankle. Press the outer edge of your right foot down. Strong right thigh, right glute connection. Relax your shoulders down. We're going to transition into reverse warrior. It's just going to be for a breath. Palms up. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, back to center. On your exhale, cartwheel your hands, framing the left foot. And come to side plank. Pivot on the back foot to the side. Open the left hand up and your left leg up. On your exhale, lower your left foot down. Bring your left hand down and find your plank. Inhale, push your hips back into downward facing dog, left leg up, same leg. Exhale, step through for runner's lunge, left foot between your both hands. This is just a transition. Take your both hands on the back side of your ankle. Just so you know, we're going to standing splits. You can try this variation, or if you know you need your hands down or blocks, grab whatever you need. If you choose to follow me, hands grab the left leg. Press into your left foot, right leg lifts up. Three breaths. Press your left foot down. Lift your toes towards the sky. One more breath. We'll transition to the standing leg only. The right foot won't touch the floor. Maybe your hands will though. Come find a warrior 3 just as you move through, and then bend your right knee up. You can take your arms up towards the sky or draw your palms together in front of your heart. From here, exhale, extend the right leg forward. 4, 3, 2, 1, bend the knee. Place your right ankle on the top of your left thigh, coming down to figure 4. Exhale to lower your hips. Options. You can stay right here. Take this nice little place here for your hip. Or you can do a flying pigeon, prelude, or all the way to flying pigeon. Hands down in front of you. And this can also be a place, it's still with your foot down if you like to just explore coming a little bit deeper. The main thing here about this, I'll twist to the other side so you can see, is that the foot that's outside of your arm is gripping like crazy. If that foot is kind of like soft, it will never happen. Get a strong connect to that foot on the outside of your arm. Shift your weight to your fingers. And maybe start lifting the back foot up. And then press the foot strong into the arm as you extend the other leg back. And then find your plank. When you're ready, on your exhale, push into downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step through warrior 2. Pivot on the back foot. Left hand pulls you up. Right knee stacks over right ankle. Press the outer edge of your left foot down. Strong left leg. Strong left glute. Lengthen your tailbone down away from your low back. Open through the chest. Palms up. Let's reverse. Inhale, right palm up. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, cartwheel hands, framing the right foot. And then open, left arm stays down, right hand, right foot up towards the sky. Exhale, lower the right foot. Right hand plants down, plank. Same leg on the right side. Push back to one leg, downward dog. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, step through, runner's lunge, right foot in between hands. Hands behind your ankle. Prepare for splits. Push into the right foot. Inhale, left leg reaches up and back. Always option to have one or both hands down. Press your right foot down strong, left leg up. Find your edge, one more breath. On your exhale, so transition to that standing knee to chest. Maybe finding your warrior 3 as you move through, then bend the back leg. Lift your knee up. Option to have your palms together in front of your heart. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, extend the left leg forward. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee. Inhale. Exhale, just sit back on that figure 4. Flex your left foot. That flex is going to stay when you're wrapping the toes around the arm if you want to practice the pigeon. So first, bringing your hands down. That's going to be stage 1, and everyone can try that. And you can have hands on blocks. Next one is connecting with your left toes and wrapping around the right arm, close to triceps. Maybe shifting so your shins are... your shin, is placed behind your leg, your arms. Oh my goodness, I got a yoga brain right now. Then maybe taking that right leg off the floor and maybe extending it back. When you're ready, finding your plank. On your exhale, push your hips up. Inhale, right leg up and back, one leg down, facing dog. Exhale to lower. So one salutation. Inhale, bend your knees, look in front of you. You can always go child's pose if you're tired, if you need to rest. Exhale, jump, step forward, forward, forward. Inhale, scoop your chest away from your belly button. Crown of the head forward, shoulders down. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plant your hands, step back into plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Rub your elbows outside of your ribs. Tapping your feet down. Squeeze shoulders back. Soft bend the elbows, upper facing dog. Exhale, pull from the belly to lift into downward facing dog. Just do one deep inhale. On your exhale, lower your knees, child's pose. Open your knees wider than hips, forehead maybe touches the mat. On the next inhale, hands on the shoulders. Push yourself up into hands and knees. Take your left foot outside of your left hand. Inhale, left hand reaches forward, make a big circle, palm out. Exhale, bend the back knee and grab the foot from the inside. It's a quad stretch, hip flexor. Let you see everyone's stick with. I love it. Release that foot. Draw the hand back. Bring the foot in and down like you're going to pigeon, but instead of pigeon, bring the left heel towards the pubic bone, right leg out to the side. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, reach. Inhale, left arm up. Just doing another side bend. So all those side planks and twists, just finding space to the side body. Shoulders down. Inhale, left arm up. Pulls you up. And then find your other side. So hands to the front of your mat. Left knee back. Right knee forward. Excuse me. Right foot on the outside of the right hand. Almost forgot. Inhale, right hand. Pull up and over. Exhale, bend the back knee. Grab the back foot. Palm facing out if you can. If that's too hard, you can do palm facing in. Try to relax your neck so you get one more neck stretch here. And release that foot. Hands down. That's when you start walking your heel just towards the inward. My teacher always called it crotch. I just don't love that word so much. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, reach out. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, shoulders down. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Find the space. So noticing your attitude, your breath, your energy. But noticing with an easygoing attitude. So it's not like, oh, I'm this or I'm that. It's just You just notice, you're just observing. Oh, okay, well, that's what's happening right now. I'm tired, I feel awesome. I can't wait for another one. Whatever it is, just acknowledging what's there. Inhale, right arm pulls you up. Come all the way to the front again. Right leg back. And then come down to your belly for a hinge. Elbows on the shoulders. Take a moment here to stretch abdominals. Let go, and your muscles in your lower body are very soft right now. Maybe even wiggle them a little bit. On your next exhale, you can just extend your arms forward, come all the way down, and then roll yourself so you find your Shavasana. So this is that moment where you grab pillow, blanket, turn off the light, whatever you need to do to get yourself in the exact place you want to be. I'm going to stop the music for this moment. And give an opportunity to just tune in with your breath. I'm going to read you a little meditation. It's optional, so you have the power to mute me if you prefer and just come back in the next 3 minutes. Or you can just see how you feel and you try something new. For now, just take a very deep breath. Pause at the top. Let your body soak up this breath. And a big sigh. Just settling in this moment. You can choose to close your eyes or keep the soft gaze. Start focusing on your breathing. Following the breath for just a few moments to allow your mind to calm down. Think of someone for who you feel love, or who you have loved in the past. It doesn't need to be a person, it can be a pet. It can also be love for nature, and even love for yourself. Start to connect with the memory when you felt this feeling, this powerful feeling. Maybe remembering and connecting with the settings, the place that you were, maybe some smell, maybe the feeling of the sun on your skin, or if it was cold, breeze on your face. Let yourself feel love for this person, or pet, or setting, or yourself. And allow for yourself to be cultivating and expanding this feeling right now. Once you're fully present with the feeling of love, let go of the thought of the person or the setting or the pet, and just sit with the feeling. Focusing entirely on the feeling of love. Feel the energy of love within your body and within your heart. You can choose to put one hand on your heart or both hands, or maybe one hand on your belly. Draw in the love energy into your heart tissue as you inhale. And as you exhale, sending that love energy out to the universe. When you're ready, you can start bringing yourself back, finding a comfortable position. Bring your palms together, connect your thumbs with your heart center. Just knowing that the feeling of love is available for you at any time. So you can repeat this exercise at any time. Thank you so much, my beautiful friends, my new friends and old friends, for coming in today. It's such an honor to be with you. Namaste.
Thank you, Brisa.
I want to thank you again for practicing with me. I hope this practice helped you get on your body, connected with your breath, and inspired you to live in a more mindful way. May we be well, may we be free from pain and suffering, may we be happy. Namaste.